featuring Kelty's perfect fit suspension system, women's specific fit, and lots of features that are both trail worthy and travel worthy. The Kelty Catalyst 76 pack is your perfect companion for a multitude of adventures. The first thing to talk about with any backpack is how it carries the load and the suspension system. And I'm going to turn the pack around to talk about that. The suspension system here is Kelty's perfect fit suspension, which is really easy to use. It allows you to adjust the pack while you're wearing it and adjust the torso length for a perfect fit. So the first thing I want to talk about is how you adjust it. I peel back these shoulder straps. The perfect fit suspension here, you've got a lot of padding and big broad mesh, so that's going to allow warm air to escape. If you're sweating, it's going to wick away sweat, and these pads are really soft and they're really comfortable. You've got a channel here in the middle, again, that's going to allow warm air to escape. And the perfect fit suspension, you see there's two toggle points right here that allow you to pull this shoulder harness and this back panel down. So I have it set up at the highest torso length right now. Again, this is a women's specific fit, so you know, the shoulder straps are a little more narrow. You've got all sorts of women's specific features there. But what I would do is set it up at the highest point the first time you try it on. And then once you've got the belt and everything adjusted, you pull down on these two gray straps, and that allows you to cinch in the torso length, to cinch in this back panel so that it's the perfect height. It's really simple, it's intuitive, it's easy, and it allows you to get a really comfortable fit. So that's the perfect fit suspension. Again, with the shoulder harness, you have the same big broad mesh. Really nice padding there, contoured shoulder straps. There's load lifters, which make it really comfortable. And then, of course, you have your sternum strap. That's adjustable. Going down to the hip belt, you have that same padding, that same mesh there on the hip belt, contoured for a women's specific fit. That's also adjustable. So really nice features there, easy to use. There's no guesswork in how that suspension works. There's no guesswork in, is it the right size for me? So it's really great there. And then just going down to the hip belt again, you have two really big pockets, oversized pockets here. Perfect place for a phone. I would say that accommodates any size phone. So it's a really big pocket there. You can put snacks in there, a small camera, that sort of thing. And it's a little bit of a stretchy mesh on that pocket there. While I'm back here talking about the back of the pack and going into the features and the pockets, I do want to mention the top lid here has a really broad open pocket that you can get your hands on lightweight gear in the top of your pack. The other pockets and organization are really smart. There's a lot of different places that you can store gear, so you know exactly where your gear is when you put it in your pack. So I'm going to turn the pack around and talk about the other pockets. Here on the side, you have stretchy mesh water bottle pockets on both sides. There is a compression strap that's underneath this pocket. You can route the compression strap out the outside of it as well. So if you do have a water bottle in there, it won't constrict that. But if you've got something else like tent poles or another piece of gear that's longer, you can put it on the outside and really compress that down to hold in the load. You've got another compression strap up here on the top and a small pocket right here that you can put small gear. It's a bellows pocket, so if you have this compressed down with this compression strap, it tucks away really nicely. Moving to the front of the pack, you obviously have the top lid here, and I don't have this pack packed out completely. I could definitely put more gear inside of here, but this is a floating lid. So these straps right here are really long. They allow you to adjust the lid up and down. So there's a nice big collar on the inside. You can pack it out completely and have just a really big, heavy hauling pack. Or if you have a smaller load, all the compression straps on this pack really compress it down. So I can see this being a great travel pack where you're going overseas, you're using it in a couple of different ways, and sometimes you have a bigger load, sometimes you have a smaller load. So we'll open that lid up. This is a top loading pack. So there's a nice compression strap on top. You could drape something over the top or put a sleeping pad and really compress that down. A nice big collar, like I said, so if you do need to use all the capacity that this pack offers, you can definitely do that with the floating lid. Underneath here, you just have access into the main body of the pack. This is hydration compatible, so there's a nice big sleeve in there that would accommodate most hydration systems. You also have access into the pack from the bottom. So I've got a sleeping bag in here, and the bottom compartment is, the zipper is in an interesting spot. A lot of sleeping bags, or a lot of backpacks have the sleeping bag zipper right here in the front, but Kelty's put it on the side, and we'll take a look at that. So if I open that up, it's a really big U-shaped zipper. Got a Kelty Cosmic 32-degree sleeping bag in there. And as you can see, really easy access to that pocket. So I can just pull this sleeping pad or the sleeping bag out. You have some access into the rest of the pack as well, so you can get your hands on gear. And there is a little divider here. So it divides the main body of the pack to the bottom. You can toggle this off and have that compartment, or you can remove those toggles and have one big compartment. So it just makes it really easy to use there. In addition to the top access and bottom access with the sleeping bag compartment, you've got a zipper here that allows you access into the main body. So this is a really convenient zipper. This design is great for travel. So if you're traveling around and you need to get your hands on gear, unlike when you're backpacking and you're stopping for the night, you can really compartmentalize your gear and get your hands on it quickly. So this allows you access into all parts of your pack. Some last quick features: there are plenty of tool loops on this pack. There's compression straps here in the front that attach this extra day pack onto that. And there's places here that you can lash gear to the outside of the pack. There's JZ chain loops on the bottom here. And you can definitely use this pack in a lot of different ways. So as I mentioned, the suspension system is trail worthy, and the pockets and organization are travel worthy. So I can see this being a great overseas backpacking pack where sometimes you'll be in hostels, sometimes you'll be out on the trail. But I'll put this pack to the side and talk about the extra day pack. This is a really convenient feature. It comes with the pack, and it actually attaches to the front of the bigger backpack. So you can use this in tandem with that. If you need some extra space, you can definitely attach this onto there. But it's a great little pack. You've got some nice lightweight streamlined straps there. There's mesh in there. And you can even use this as a hydration sleeve. So you can put a hydration bladder in there. There's a little port there, and you can route the hose out the side. Really streamlined and simple. The top is just a roll top closure. You've got Velcro there on the top, and just one big main compartment with a little sleeve, again, for either other gear or for a hydration bladder. That folds down really nicely, so if you have smaller items in there, you can really compress that down. And then there's just a really streamlined and simple zipper on the front. This pocket goes all the way down to the bottom, and I've just got my phone in there, but definitely a great place for smaller items. Again, with this pack, you've got a lot of different versatile features. You've got trail-specific features that are gonna allow you to take this on multi-days on the trail. It's a load hauling pack, it's a big pack, 76 liters, so you're gonna be able to carry a lot of gear. But if you don't have it packed out completely, you can use all those compression straps to really compress it down. It's the perfect companion for your next adventure, the Kelty Women's Catalyst 76 pack.